Argentina is a country located on the east coast of southern South America and shares a western border with Chile. The climate is very diverse, from the subtropical northern climate to the subpolar islands in the south, as you can see from the image on the right. On the right, we see a map of Argentina with climate classifications. So you can see patches of more warm weather, desert climate, along with cool and very cold weather. Um, through the tundra climate. So it's a very diverse country for climate, and the Andes mountain range runs north to south through the western edge of the country, creating an arid climate. But however, most of the country is relatively temperate. Argentina is greatly known for their diverse culture through dance and art. Many great artists and things such as the Argentinian tango.
Argentina's government is structured very similarly to the United States government. They have an executive branch with a president, they have a judicial branch, and a legislative branch that all work together and have checks and balances to keep one from not being too powerful. In 2016, President Obama went to meet with the Argentinian president to discuss global warming and the potential impacts in Argentina. They met and had discussions about reducing emissions from multiple areas because Argentina is projected to be affected greatly by by increases in temperature. They're already seeing some of the effects, especially in the Andes Mountains. There's a lot of ice melting up in the mountains, and this is causing flooding of rivers, which leads to flooding of farmland and erosion down through the mountains as the ice melts and the water flows down. The flooding of crops is a big problem because one of Argentina's main exports, actually 55% of their exports, come from agriculture. So this is a huge financial risk for Argentina, as well as a risk because it decreases the amount of food available for the population. The flooding has also affected rural and urban areas as there have been damages to property as well as loss of life. One of the other big risks that come with global warming is desertification of farmland. The increases in temperature also increase the evaporation that occurs in the farmland. This will decrease crop yields and eventually could lead to desertification, which would make farmland impossible to grow anything on. One of the other big risks is land erosion from the sea as water level rises. As you can see, there's a huge population in this area right around where the ocean is, and they have a huge tourism market, and that's where a lot of their economy is based. And just a few more feet above the sea level would erode a lot of these beaches and then potentially flood many of the hotels and businesses that are on the coast. This would affect millions of people and could severely damage their economy.
So getting to mitigation and adaptation. So how can the country adapt and plan for current and future change? The most important thing for Argentina is focusing on implementing early warning systems to counteract the damages and deaths caused by increased precipitation that is occurring already. This will give people time to prepare and react accordingly to the current environmental issues. Also, with the help of other countries such as the United States, President Obama 2 years ago with Argentina took steps to limit emissions, including integrating wind and solar power grids. And the United States has agreed to work with Argentina to scale up renewable energy, use and promote safe and responsible development of unconventional oil and gas resources. And Argentina updated its national GHG to include plans to reduce emissions from agriculture, livestock, forestry, and waste. So, and as you can see with this picture here, it is wind and solar, which is something that Argentina is definitely focusing on. So, with the help of other countries such as the United States, and just being dedicated as they have started to be now, they will be able to adapt very well